My name is Andreas Schmitz. I'm a neurosurgeon and specialist for spine surgery, especially for TDR. It's a total disc replacement. So my philosophy is to keep the motion in the spine and don't make a fusion in every case. The clinic BelEtage is founded 2015. And we start with a small department, only with 12 beds and 4 RRs. And then the clinic was growing over the last 5 years more and more. Today we have 26 beds and we are building now a new department where we have 11 additional beds. We have different fields of experience. So we have spine surgery. This is the biggest field where we are making surgeries. We have neurosurgery, orthopedic. We have ENT, we have plastic surgery and also aesthetic surgery. A new subject is vessel surgery, and we are lucky to have a very famous surgeon, Professor Sandmann, who is specialist for compression syndromes in the abdomen. The clinic BelEtage is one of the leading units in the world for TDR. So we have 500 prostheses each year, and we make big surgeries through the abdomen to the lumbar spine to replace the damaged discs by new prostheses. We do rare things very often here in the clinics. The cause is we have specialists and they have a very big expertise in their subject. And the good thing here in the clinics, they haven't to do a lot of administration. They can totally concentrate on the field of the surgeries and of the patient, and the rest the clinic is doing for them. The good thing is that our experts are so tough in her jobs that they like to teach other colleagues, and we have very often colleagues from other countries in our clinic who visit us, and we train them, we explain them everything, and we learn also from them back because they bring other ideas from other countries. And this is a nice thing here in this clinic. It's like a forum, so a marketplace for colleagues where we can change our experience and expertise, and we hope it's going further and further. We are planning an academy so we can do it by video or something else, that we can stay in contact to all the colleagues who visit our clinic, and we hope they do it in the future too. Microtherapy is a technique everybody does in the whole world, but we thought about the radiation. It's a lot of radiation the patient gets while a treatment like this. So in our CT we have a navigation. So after the topo we haven't to do any radiation anymore. We put the patient out and then the navigation comes from the roof down, and we can bring the needles by navigation on the right place. And this is one of the ideas we have to do everything a little bit better. Oh, we do everything but no standard. No, we need standard in medicine, and we also have this German standard here in this clinic, but we try to raise the standard to do special things like the TDR in the spine surgery or the short shaft prosthesis in the hip. It's a new technique. We can have more revision possibilities for the patients later on if the prosthesis has to change. Or we have the individual knee prosthesis, so we measure the bone of the patient, and then we can say this is the best prosthesis you can ever have because it's your own individual prosthesis. Another field is shoulder prosthesis. So we bring in the upside down prosthesis that the patient has more movement later on in the shoulder. Even in the treatment of the patient, in the normal days, we don't give only painkillers and say, okay, we have to wait. We try to push the metabolism, that we give the nutrition, a special nutrition, the micronutrition, and to treat the patients by very good physiotherapy. Our physiotherapists are specialists in postoperative treatment. And so there are a lot of ideas we have to make the treatment a little bit better for the patient than it's in the fashion way. In some cases, spine surgery is really difficult, especially if you have free nerve roots and you have to remove some bone very near at the nerve roots. And this was the point where we said we need something what is cutting away the bone very cold, that you have no damage by heat of the nerve roots, and very carefully. And the idea is a bone scalpel. We can cut off the bone in a 1/100th of a millimeter by ultrasound. So the ultrasound going on the bone, and the bone is bursting away. But if it comes on a vessel or nerve root, then these soft tissue can swing with the ultrasound and you can't hurt it. And this is a very big advantage we have now in spine surgery, that we can remove bone very near at the nerve root without any damage of the soft tissue. Düsseldorf has an international airport, so we are reachable from all over the world, and we have patients from all over the world, because the methods we do in our clinic are really special. So we don't try to do the standard. We always try to do something special, something extra, that the people know that they have the best treatment with the best implant. We try to give the patients a feeling like in a 5-star hotel. So everything is like your living room at home, and we have also place for the companions of the patients, that they are not alone in the rooms, because we know if the patients come from far away, it's very lonely sometimes here in a foreign country, but the staff and the companions give the patients a feeling that they are like at home. We have an own restaurant in the clinic, and we are baking our bread by ourselves, but this is only one of the special things. We try to give the patients vegan or vegetarian food, and if they want to order something special they like, we do it also. The trick is that the patient is feeling very well in our clinic, and we try to do with the small things also the day a little bit more healthy for them. A lot of people are asking us why do the patient coming from all over the world, and the answer is, I think, that we make a very individual treatment in this clinic, and we ask the patient, what is your goal, where do you want to come to, and then we think about the options we have in treatment to find the best strategy for the patients to treat them. I hope you have some interest in our clinic and visit us or contact us, and we would be happy to inform you further about our specializations and our doctors and colleagues. And I hope we see us anytime. Goodbye.